Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of Inside RIC Athletics. My name is Owen Kane, and today I'm joined with men's indoor track and field athletes and the field athlete, per se, Shamus Culhane. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, of course. So, going into this year, it's a new season. You're in your junior year. Is this sort of season, feeling a little bit different from any other season you sort of started?
Everything's the same. Team's definitely bigger this year. We've definitely built that chemistry throughout the years.
Right.
So, no different. Getting ready, getting prepared, and it should be a fun season.
Yeah, like you said, it's a bigger team. We just had Coach Tim Rudd on our radio show not too long ago. He was talking about pretty much the same thing, and how he expects to perform, and he's just really excited. I'm sure a bunch of you guys are really excited. You finished third last year, in the weight throw in the indoor season. You finished right behind your teammate Brandon. How is it just having another guy in that weight class and where you guys are just doing all those field against events together?
It's awesome. Me and Brandon, he's also a junior.
Right.
Me and him is awesome. Every day at practice, we get to make each other better. Shout out Brandon.
Yeah.
Like he came in front of me in the weight and indoor, and then in outdoor. I worked harder, came in first.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
He came right behind me. So it was awesome having him right there every day, in and out. Enrique too.
Yeah.
He's also right there with us. It's awesome having a group where everyone's pushing each other every day.
Yeah. So, is there any team goals coming into this season for just the indoor season? We'll just stick with indoor since it's only the beginning of December. Is there sort of any goals? Maybe you guys are looking to go 1, 2, 3, maybe at the weight throw.
Yeah, that's always a goal.
Yeah.
We have a deep throws program, so obviously we want to place as many as we can.
Right.
We would like to be ranked pretty high as a team, in weight at least. And as a team in general, I think conference championship is definitely achievable this year.
Nice, yeah, that's awesome because you guys have so much help, just not only in the field events, but in the running events as well. And speaking of field events, you had some really good freshmen last year in some jumps as well. Gabriel DeSumo had a great year. How excited is it to see other guys perform at their events? When you're obviously there, doing your own and performing well in your own.
I mean, it's awesome. So They'll come over to the throws. They'll come over to the circle.
Yeah.
They'll support us. When we're done, we'll go support them. The whole team really clicks, and everyone performs better when we're supporting each other, and it's just a great time, great environment.
That's right. I kind of have a similar sort of thing. I used to go, run some track in high school, so I'd always go over to the throws and see the guys throwing. Or it's kind of weird because my brother runs track right now in college out in Pennsylvania, so he's sort of doing the same thing. He's cheering all his guys on, and he just tells me how much fun it is. It's sort of just like your own individual event. You have so much fun, so much freedom to do so. How are you sort of feeling? Not just going into this season, but you're coming off a great couple seasons last year and the year before that as a freshman. What are sort of some things that you're looking to improve on just by yourself? Is there any sort of different techniques that you're sort of trying out in practice, or is there some other stuff that you're looking at?
It's kind of the same technique, just trying to clean it up as much as you can.
Right.
No matter how many reps you take, not going to be perfect.
Yeah, that's right.
So just all about reps, getting the reps in the circle, in the weight room, just getting the reps, trying to get it as clean as possible.
That's right. You just the week after Thanksgiving as well. Did you have a great Thanksgiving?
I did, yeah.
That's good. That's
awesome.
good. Yeah, that's awesome. Always like to hear that. And with Christmas right around the corner, you guys have your first meet this weekend. What is sort of Coach Tim Rudd's and sort of the other coaches, just words of advice to you and the team?
So especially having a lot of freshmen on the team this year, there's not too much pressure. This is the first meet.
Right.
This is our only meet before break. So there's not wild expectations. Everyone just has to go out there, do what they do, just feel comfortable. The nerves aren't too high. Just compete at the highest level you can. And
are you sort of saying the same thing to the new freshmen coming in? Like, you were once a freshman, you were in that, sort of standpoint where you kind of maybe have some nerves going in, but you just realize, you got your whole team around you. What are you sort of telling the freshmen?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, same thing the coaches were saying.
Yeah.
There's not, expectations aren't high. They're not crazy. Just doing, no pressure, do what you do.
Yeah, awesome. I got one little, last question here, a little fun one for you. If there was one Christmas movie that you'd have to watch from December 1st until, say, the end of January, that's the only movie you could watch. It has to be Christmas themed. Which one are you choosing? I'm going to go first. I'm going to say Elf, with Will Ferrell. That's a great one.
I think Elf is a great choice.
I know I put you kind of on the spot here, but it's there's a lot to go.
I think I'd have to go the Santa Claus movies.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, because I don't know, so many that just came out. And they're still making them too. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's been our time though here today on Inside RIC Athletics. I just want to thank Shamus Culhane for joining me today on this Friday afternoon. You know, they're going up to Springfield tomorrow, and they're going to race for their first indoor meet, which is going to be on December 7th. So be sure to stay tuned to that, or even go to Springfield and watch that if you can, and come out and support the anchormen and the anchorwomen as well. So thank you once again, Shamus, and have a good one tomorrow.
You too.
Awesome. Yeah.